2026 Michigan DMV Permit Test 1139 Questions and Complete Answers.
Question 1.
Distracted drivers are at a greater risk of a crash when they are using which of the following? Option A, CD player. Option B, radio. Option C, cell phone. Option D, all of the above.
The correct answer is option D,
All of the above.
Explanation.
Using a cell phone, including a hands-free phone or any kind of audio device, including a radio or CD player, can be a dangerous distraction and contributes to the risk of a crash.
Question 2.
The posted speed limit shows Option A, only a recommended driving speed. Option B, the exact speed at which you must travel to avoid a ticket. Option C, the maximum safe driving speed under ideal road and weather conditions. Option D, the maximum safe driving speed under all road conditions.
The correct answer is option C,
The maximum safe driving speed under ideal road and weather conditions.
Explanation.
A speed limit sign shows the maximum legal driving speed for the stretch of highway where it is posted. Driving safely may require you to travel more slowly than the posted limit. When conditions are less than ideal, drivers should slow down.
Question 3.
You are driving when it begins to rain.
You should. Option A, drive faster than surrounding traffic.
Option B, drive at the maximum posted speed limit. Option C, slow down. Option D, drive closely behind the vehicle in front of you.
The correct answer is option C, slow down. Explanation. When heavy rain reduces visibility, reduce your speed.
Turn on your headlights so other drivers can see your vehicle.
If the rain is so heavy that you are unable to see clearly, drive onto the shoulder and stop until the rain lets up. Question 4. Your tire blows out while you are driving. You should.
Option A, slam on your brakes. Option B, hold your steering wheel tightly and slow to a stop. Option C, keep driving normally. Option D, turn on your emergency flashes and continue driving.
The correct answer is option B, hold your steering wheel tightly and slow to a stop. Explanation.
If you experience a tire blowout, do not immediately apply the brakes. Grip the steering wheel firmly and steer to remain in your traffic lane.
Reduce your speed gradually by releasing the accelerator and staying off the brakes.
Once you are moving very slowly, apply the brakes lightly and pull off the road into a safe area.
Question 5.
A driver who is taking a non-prescription drug should: Option A, read the labels on the drug before driving. Option B, drink alcohol instead. Option C, continue to drive regardless of any warning labels. Option D, drive only during daylight hours.
The correct answer is option A,
read the labels on the drug before driving.
Explanation.
Many over-the-counter medications can affect your ability to drive safely. If you take medication, even a remedy for colds or allergies that is not prescribed, check the label for warnings about its effects. If you are unsure, ask your doctor or pharmacist about driving while on the medication.
Question 6.
Drivers must yield to a pedestrian. Option A, even if the pedestrian crosses the street carelessly. Option B, only when the pedestrian is in a crosswalk. Option C, only if the pedestrian is on the same side of the road as the driver. Option D, if the pedestrian uses a hand signal to ask oncoming drivers to stop.
The correct answer is option A,
even if the pedestrian crosses the street carelessly.
Explanation.
Drivers must always yield to pedestrians in the street, even if they are crossing against a red light or are otherwise being careless.
Question 7.
When changing lanes, you can check your blind spots by:
Option A, using the inside rearview mirror. Option B, using the outside rearview mirror. Option C, using both inside and outside rearview mirrors.
Option D, turning your head and looking over your shoulder.
The correct answer is option D,
turning your head and looking over your shoulder.
Explanation.
You should turn your head to check your blind spots before every lane change.
Question 8.
While driving, You come upon a sign displaying the words reduced speed, 35 miles per hour. This means Option A, that the new 35 miles per hour speed limit begins at this sign. Option B, that the new 35 miles per hour speed limit begins at the next speed limit sign. Option C, that you have plenty of time to slow down before the reduced speed zone.
Option D, that you should reduce your speed to 35 miles per hour, but only under poor weather conditions. The correct answer is option A,
that the new 35 miles per hour speed limit begins at this sign.
Explanation.
Reduced speed signs inform drivers that they must reduce their speeds. If a new speed limit is posted on one of these signs, the new speed limit begins at the sign.
Question 9. What does alcohol do to your driving skills and judgment?
Option A, it helps driving skills but harms your judgment. Option B, it harms both driving skills and judgment. Option C, it has no effect on either driving skills or judgment. Option D, it has no effect on judgment, but it harms driving skills.
The correct answer is option B.
It harms both driving skills and judgment.
Explanation.
Alcohol negatively affects many skills needed for safe driving, including your reaction time and ability to see clearly. It can also harm your judgment of speed and distance, lower your inhibitions, and make you more prone to taking chances.
Question 10.
To check your blind spot when changing lanes to the left, you should glance Option A, over your right shoulder. Option B, at your side mirror. Option C, over your left shoulder. Option D, at your rearview mirror.
The correct answer is option C,
over your left shoulder.
Explanation.
To check your blind spot, glance over your shoulder in the direction that you want to move.
Question 11.
You are involved in an accident and your vehicle is blocking traffic.
You sure?
Option A, move your vehicle off the traveled portion of the roadway, if possible. Option B, not move your vehicle under any circumstances. Option C, wait until the police arrive before moving your vehicle. Option D, none of the above.
The correct answer is option A.
Move your vehicle off the traveled portion of the roadway, if possible.
Explanation.
After a minor collision, move your vehicle off the traveled portion of the roadway, if possible. Do not leave the scene of an accident without identifying yourself and rendering assistance.
Question 12.
You are waiting to turn left at a multi-lane intersection and opposing traffic is blocking your view.
You sure?
Option A, accelerate rapidly when the first lane you need to cross is clear. Option B, wait until you can see all the lanes you need to cross before going ahead with your turn. Option C, wait for an oncoming driver to wave you across the intersection. Option D, edge your car into each lane of opposing traffic as soon as it clears.
The correct answer is option B.
Wait until you can see all the lanes you need to cross before going ahead with your turn.
Explanation.
You should never start a left turn until you can see that all the lanes you need to cross are clear and that you can safely make the turn.
Question 13.
When entering a highway from an entrance ramp, you should generally, Option A, enter above the speed of traffic to get ahead. Option B, enter slowly to avoid other vehicles.
Option C, stop first, then slowly enter traffic. Option D, accelerate to the speed of traffic. The correct answer is option D, accelerate to the speed of traffic. Explanation. Entrance ramps for highways often have acceleration lanes. When merging with traffic from an acceleration lane, you should put your signal on, look for an opening in traffic, accelerate up to the speed of traffic, and merge into an opening in traffic. Question 14.
Highway hypnosis is a driving condition that can result from Option A, staring at the roadway for long periods of time. Option B, frequent rest stops. Option C, too much sleep the night before your trip. Option D, short trips on expressways.
The correct answer is option A,
staring at the roadway for long periods of time.
Explanation.
Highway hypnosis happens when you stare straight ahead at the roadway for long periods of time and stop actively scanning ahead, behind, and around your vehicle. This can lead you to zone out, making you very likely to crash into traffic slowing or stopping ahead of you.
Question 15.
Taking drugs along with alcohol. Option A increases the risk of causing a crash. Option B is no more dangerous than consuming alcohol by itself. Option C lessens the effect of alcohol on your ability to drive. Option D has no effect on your general driving ability.
The correct answer is option A. Increases the risk of causing a crash. Explanation.
Drugs, including illegal, prescription, and over-the-counter medications, can affect your brain function and impair your ability to drive safely.
Combining alcohol with other drugs will increase the risk of a crash. Question 16.
If you drink alcohol socially, what helps ensure safe driving? Option A. Drink coffee before driving. Option B. Ride home with a friend who has not been drinking. Option C. Take a cold shower before driving. Option D. Stop drinking 1/2 hour before driving.
The correct answer is option B.
Ride home with a friend who has not been drinking.
Explanation.
One strategy to avoid driving while impaired or intoxicated is to arrange for a ride home with a friend who does not drink.
Drinking coffee or taking a cold shower cannot reduce your blood alcohol content or reduce the effects of alcohol. On average, it takes about an hour for the body to eliminate the alcohol from a single drink. Question 17.
When parallel parking between two cars, you should first do Option A. Turn your wheels to the left. Option B. Turn your wheels to the right. Option C. Pull up even with the car in front of your desired parking space. Option D. Back slowly.
The correct answer is option C.
Pull up even with the car in front of your desired parking space.
Explanation.
After finding a parking space, checking traffic, and signaling, you should stop parallel to the vehicle directly ahead of your desired parking space before turning your wheel to park.
Question 18. When you park uphill on a street with a curb.
Option A. Keep the front wheels straight and set the parking brake. Option B. Turn the front wheels away from the curb. Option C. Turn the front wheels toward the curb. Option D. Turn the back wheels into the curb.
The correct answer is option B.
Turn the front wheels away from the curb.
Explanation.
When parking on an incline where there is a curb, you should turn your wheels sharply to the left, away from the curb. This way, if your brakes fail, your vehicle will not roll into traffic.
Question 19.
When driving on an interstate, Option A. Stop on the shoulder of the road if you are tired. Option B. You should always use cruise control. Option C. Signal. Check mirrors and check blind spots before changing lanes. Option D. You should change lanes often.
The correct answer is option C.
Signal, check mirrors, and check blind spots before changing lanes.
Explanation.
Signal, check your mirrors, and check your blind spot before changing lanes or passing on an interstate.
Only stop on the shoulder of the interstate in the case of an emergency and change lanes as infrequently as possible.
Cruise control should not be used in heavy traffic or under poor weather conditions.
Question 20.
The act of turning your head and checking your blind spot before changing lanes, driving away from a curb, or merging your vehicle into traffic is Option A. A bad driving habit. Option B. A good driving habit. Option C. Unnecessary. Option D. Not necessary if you use the rearview mirror.
The correct answer is option B.
A good driving habit.
Explanation.
When changing lanes, it is important to check your blind spots. Do this by looking over your shoulder toward the next lane. Do not rely only on your mirrors.
Question 21.
Which of the following statements is true? Option A. Signal at least 100 feet before changing lanes to pass and ensure there is no oncoming traffic. Option B. Use your mirrors and look over your left shoulder to check your blind spot when passing to the left.
Option C. When passing, wait until you can see both headlights of the passed car in your rearview mirror before returning to your original lane.
Option D, all of the above.
The correct answer is option D,
all of the above.
Explanation.
When passing, you must always signal at least 100 feet in advance of your lane change. Always check behind you in your mirrors and look over your shoulder to check your blind spot.
Wait until you can see both headlights of the passed car in your rearview mirror before returning to your original lane. Question 22.
Road rage and aggressive driving may be reduced by Option A, allowing extra travel time. Option B, obeying posted speed limits. Option C, using proper turn signals. Option D, all of the above.
The correct answer is option D,
all of the above.
Explanation.
As an increasing number of drivers populate the roadways, road rage becomes more prevalent.
To help prevent road rage, a driver should use proper turn signals, obey posted speed limits, and allow plenty of travel time. Question 23.
A leaky exhaust system in your vehicle is dangerous because it can cause Option A, a loss of hearing. Option B, pollution. Option C, carbon monoxide poisoning. Option D, poor engine performance.
The correct answer is option C, carbon monoxide poisoning. Explanation.
The exhaust system carries exhaust gas out of the vehicle and prevents fumes from entering into the passenger compartment. To prevent carbon monoxide poisoning, keep your exhaust system free of leaks.
Replace all defective parts immediately. Question 24.
A single broken yellow line down the center of a two-lane road indicates Option A, lanes are moving in opposite directions and drivers are not permitted to pass. Option B, lanes are moving in opposite directions and drivers are permitted to pass when it is safe to do so. Option C, lanes are moving in the same direction and drivers are not permitted to pass. Option D, lanes are moving in the same direction and drivers are permitted to pass when it is safe to do so.
The correct answer is option B.
Lanes are moving in opposite directions and drivers are permitted to pass when it is safe to do so.
Explanation. Yellow lines are used to separate traffic moving in opposite directions.
Dashed lines indicate that drivers directly next to the line are permitted to pass when it is safe to do so.
Question 25.
You come to an intersection that is blocked by other traffic.
You should.
Option A, go slowly until the traffic ahead moves.
Option B, get as close as possible to the car in front of you.
Option C, stay out of the intersection until you can pass through. Option D, sound your horn to make the cars move up.
The correct answer is option C.
Stay out of the intersection until you can pass through.
Explanation.
You cannot enter an intersection if traffic is backed up on the other side and you cannot get completely through the intersection. Wait until traffic ahead clears so you do not block the intersection.
Question 26. Is it legal to cross a double solid yellow center line to pass? Option A, yes. Option B, no.
Option C, if there is no oncoming traffic. Option D, if the vehicle ahead of you is driving under the speed limit.
The correct answer is option B. No. Explanation.
Two solid yellow lines down the center of a two-way road mean that neither lane of traffic may cross the lines unless they are turning off of the roadway.
A driver can cross double yellow lines when turning into or out of a driveway or entrance to a business.
No passing is allowed over a solid yellow line. Question 27. Signs that are colored orange are Option A, work zone signs. Option B, regulatory signs. Option C, school zone signs. Option D, guide signs.
The correct answer is option A.
Work zone signs.
Explanation.
Highway work zones are established according to the type of work underway along the roadway. Signs in work areas are typically diamond-shaped, orange, have black letters or symbols, and serve as a warning that people are working on or near the highway.
Question 28.
You cannot pass safely on a two-lane street unless Option A, you are able to clearly see the road ahead. Option B. You can return to your lane before meeting oncoming traffic. Option C. Your vehicle is capable of the speed necessary to pass. Option D. All of the above.
The correct answer is option D.
All of the above.
Explanation.
You cannot pass safely when driving on a two-lane street unless you can clearly see the road ahead. You can return to your lane before meeting oncoming traffic, and your vehicle is capable of the speed necessary to pass. Do not pass where it is illegal and unsafe to do so.
Question 29.
When riding in a vehicle, small children. Option A may be safely held by a strong adult. Option B will be safe if they are standing on the floor in the back of the vehicle. Option C will not be hurt in an accident because they are small. Option D must never be allowed to ride while standing in the vehicle.
The correct answer is option D. Must never be allowed to ride while standing in the vehicle. Explanation.
Special child seats are available for children who are too small to wear regular safety belts.
No person is strong enough to safely hold onto a child of any size during an accident or sudden stop.
Never allow a child to ride in a vehicle unless they are properly fastened into a seat.
Question 30.
It is best to keep a space cushion. Option A, only in back of your vehicle. Option B, only on the left and right sides of your vehicle. Option C, only in front of the vehicle. Option D, on all sides of the vehicle.
The correct answer is option D.
On all sides of the vehicle.
Explanation.
To ensure that you will have time to react to hazards on the roadway, it is best to keep a cushion of space on all sides of your vehicle. Do not crowd vehicles to your left and right sides.
Question 31.
If you need to drive in foggy weather, Option A, turn on your low beam headlights. Option B, turn on your hazard lights. Option C, it is okay to drive at the maximum speed limit. Option D, do not drive at a speed above 10 miles per hour.
The correct answer is option A.
Turn on your low beam headlights.
Explanation. You are required to use your headlights during the day when visibility is reduced to 500 feet or less.
When you first turn on your headlights, be sure they are adjusted to the low beam setting. Using high beams in fog or rain will cause the light to reflect back into your eyes, lowering visibility even more.
Question 32.
When driving near heavy trucks, other drivers and highway users must make allowances for Option A, the increased stopping distance required by large vehicles. Option B, the decreased stopping distance required by large vehicles. Option C, the decreased noise of larger vehicles. Option D, the increased speed of larger vehicles.
The correct answer is option A.
The increased stopping distance required by large vehicles.
Explanation.
When driving near heavy trucks, other drivers and highway users must make allowances for the increased stopping distance required by the large vehicles. Drivers of smaller vehicles should remain in locations where they can be seen by the driver of the large vehicle and where the view of traffic is not blocked by the vehicle.
Question 33.
When is it acceptable to park in an access aisle next to a disability parking space? Option A, under no circumstances. Option B, when you have a disability plate or parking placard. Option C, when all other parking spaces are full. Option D, when you are only parking for a couple minutes.
The correct answer is option A.
Under no circumstances.
Explanation.
Parking in an access aisle is prohibited. Misuse of an access aisle is considered a traffic infraction.
Question 34.
Another driver is trying to pass your car.
You sure?
Option A, pull off the road. Option B, signal to the other driver when it is safe for them to pass. Option C, check for oncoming traffic and adjust your speed to allow safe passing. Option D, speed up.
The correct answer is option C.
Check for oncoming traffic and adjust your speed to allow safe passing.
Explanation. Keep right when another driver begins to pass you on the left. Check for oncoming traffic and adjust your speed to let the passing vehicle move back into the right lane as easily as possible.
Question 35. You may pass another vehicle. Option A, in a curve or on a hill because the chance is small that another vehicle is coming.
Option B, by using the shoulder of the highway.
Option C, if your lane is next to a solid yellow line and the passing lane is clear ahead.
Option D, none of the above. The correct answer is option D, none of the above. Explanation.
You may not pass another vehicle on a hill or in a curve because you cannot see oncoming traffic and may cause a collision.
Never pass another vehicle by driving onto the shoulder of a highway.
Passing another vehicle by driving over a solid yellow line is prohibited.
Question 36.
A driver can legally pass on the right side of another vehicle.
Option A, at any time.
Option B, if the vehicle is waiting to turn left and there is an available passing lane. Option C, even if it means driving off the pavement. Option D, on a narrow bridge.
The correct answer is option B.
If the vehicle is waiting to turn left and there is an available passing lane.
Explanation.
If there is an available passing lane, you may pass on the right of a vehicle or bicycle that is turning left or waiting to turn left. It is also legal to pass on the right when driving on a multi-lane road with 2 or more lanes traveling in the same direction.
You may never drive off the pavement or main traveled portion of the road to pass another vehicle.
Question 37. When you are being tailgated, Option A, move over to the right. If there is an open lane to your right.
Option B, if there is not an open lane to your right, wait until the way is clear ahead and reduce your speed slowly to encourage the tailgater to drive around you.
Option C, never slow down abruptly. Option D, all of the above.
The correct answer is option D,
all of the above.
Explanation.
If you are being tailgated by another driver and there is a right lane, move over to the right. If there is no right lane, wait until the road ahead is clear and then reduce your speed slowly.
This will encourage the tailgater to drive around you. Never slow down abruptly, as this will only increase the risk of your vehicle being hit from behind. Question 38.
Many crashes are caused by Option A, drivers traveling too fast for conditions. Option B, drivers consistently checking their mirrors and blind spots. Option C, drivers yielding the right of way. Option D, drivers maintaining a 4-second following distance.
The correct answer is option A,
drivers traveling too fast for conditions.
Explanation.
Many crashes are caused by drivers who are driving too fast for conditions. Always drive within the legal speed limits and decrease your speed any time conditions are less than perfect.
Question 39.
If you become stranded in a snowstorm, the best thing to do is to
Option A, get out of the car and go for help.
Option B, lay down in your car and go to sleep. Option C, walk into the road and get the attention of other drivers. Option D, stay in the car as you are most likely to be found when you stay in your vehicle.
The correct answer is option D,
stay in the car as you are most likely to be found when you stay in your vehicle.
Explanation.
If you become stranded in a snowstorm, the best thing to do is stay in your car and wait for help. You are most likely to be found if you don't leave your vehicle. Additionally, it may be unsafe to walk around outside in a snowstorm.